Hi everybody, I'm Giselle from HomeQualifiers and I work in the credit and home ownership industry. So I see what works and what does not work every single day. And I get this question all the time. If you were starting from scratch with bad credit, what would you do? So today I'm gonna go ahead and answer that step by step. This is exactly what I would do in 90 days if I was starting from zero and my goal was to buy a home. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the platform that I would use to make this whole process automatic, which means you're not gonna be figuring it out alone. So let's get into it. The very first thing I would do before anything else is pull my credit report. And this is not just your score, okay? It is your full credit report. I've said this in other videos before, your score is just a number, but your credit report is gonna go ahead and give you the story behind that number. And this is very important. Please only use a government authorized credit report website. From here, you're gonna wanna pull your full credit report from all three credit bureaus, which is Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Then, I would go through every single item on these reports and ask myself these three questions. Is this accurate? Is this mine? And is this still within the reporting period? Because anything that is inaccurate, unverifiable, or outdated, you have the legal right to dispute it and potentially have it removed. That right there alone can move your score more than anything else. And most people have no idea that they have this legal right. So write down every negative item on this report, every collection, every late payment, everything that looks wrong or questionable, because that list is gonna become your attack plan. Now that I know exactly what is on my credit report, the next thing I would do is start disputing what shouldn't be there. And this is where most people either give up or they do this wrong. So writing dispute letters may be a bit complicated and it has to be done correctly. Unpopular opinion, generic templates don't work. The bureaus see those every single day and they know exactly how to dismiss them. You need targeted letters that use specific legal language that are going to target these negative items. Each negative item gets its own specific letter. And then you have to follow up because bureaus will send stall letters. Stall letters are these really official looking letters that are meant to slow you down or make you give up. And they're designed to make you believe that your dispute cannot be processed. While my disputes are being processed, the next thing I would attack is my credit utilization. This is 30% of your credit score. So it's almost a third of everything. And it's one of the fastest things that you can start working on. So the rule is very simple. Keep every single credit card under 30% of its limit. Ideally under 10%. So if my limit is $1,000 on a credit card, I would want to keep it under $300. But ideally $100. So now, I know what you're thinking. What if I don't have the money to pay it off right now? Here are two moves I would make immediately. First, call your credit card company and ask if they would approve a credit limit increase. A higher limit is going to automatically lower that utilization percentage. Or second, if I had multiple credit cards, I would focus on one, specifically the one with the highest utilization, because that's probably the card that is doing the most damage to your score. These two moves can significantly increase your score within 30 to 60 days. So while I'm disputing and fixing my utilization, I would completely stop doing the things that are hurting me, which means no new credit card applications, because every application is a hard inquiry and it's going to drop your score by 5 to 10 points. No co-signing for anyone, because their mistakes are going to become your problem. No closing old accounts. Closing accounts actually hurts your score. Not only does it reduce your available credit, but it also shortens your credit life. And no missing payments. Payment history is actually 35% of your score. So during these 90 days, we are in protection mode. We're not gonna do anything that's gonna damage us while we're working on disputing these items and working on our credit utilization. So while all of this is working in the background and disputes have been sent, the utilization is coming down and you're strategically working on your debt, I would simultaneously start building my down payment. I would find out what are the down payment assistance programs that I may qualify for in my state. I've mentioned this before. There's grants out there that are willing to offer between $5,000 to even $15,000 of down payment assistance relief. And these are grants, so not a loan that you have to pay back. Then I would look at my monthly expenses. I've seen that most people can find from $300 to even $500 a month when they actually sit down and see where exactly their money is going. Subscriptions, eating out, money that exists, but it's just going to other things instead. So by the end of 90 days, this is what should have happened. Negative items that were sitting in my report were disputed and potentially removed from my report. I have also stopped doing everything that is damaging my credit report, such as applying for a new credit card every month. I have addressed the debts that are hurting my profile the most and tried to lower my utilization to 30% on those cards. And I may even have a down payment plan that I can still continue to work toward. So at the beginning of this video, I told you that I was gonna go ahead and share a tool that is going to be able to handle this whole entire process for you automatically. So I'm going to go ahead and take a second to explain HomeQualifiers and what this amazing platform can do for you. I just feel like people don't fully understand how powerful it is. First, this platform is going to scan your entire credit report for you. So you don't have to go and figure out where to do it, what site you can fully trust to handle this for you. So you don't have to hunt for negative items on your report. Every single inaccurate or negative item sitting on your credit report is going to be identified by this platform. Then this is where it gets really good. It uses AI to generate targeted dispute letters with precise legal language that is sent to the credit bureaus. And these letters get sent out to 12 credit bureaus, not 3 like typical credit repair companies. And every single letter is written specifically around what is on your report. So there is no generic templates being used at all. This is based off of your report, your letters, your negative items, and with the right legal language that the credit bureaus need to respond to. Then it's gonna monitor all of this for you automatically. It's gonna track every single dispute that is being sent out, and it's going to continue to follow up with the credit bureaus when they try to send those stall letters I mentioned earlier, because they will try. HomeQualifiers is going to keep that pressure on, so nothing gets ignored or dismissed. So just picture that, all of that happening in the background while you're out here just living your life, not worrying about it. But here's the part that really separates HomeQualifiers from anything else out there. For $50 a month, not only do you get a platform, you get a full team in your corner. Monthly one-on-one roadmap calls where someone sits down with you, looks at your specific situation, and maps out exactly what needs to happen to get you into a home. Your credit, your debt, your down payment, everything. Just imagine that. All of that turned into a clear, personalized plan. The link is in the description below, so go sign up. Because everything I just walked you through today in this video, HomeQualifiers handles automatically for you. So you can stop feeling stuck and actually start walking towards owning your own home. Okay, so that's a wrap on today's video. If you've made it this far, I genuinely appreciate it. If this video helped you, please don't forget to subscribe, to give me a like, to give me a comment. I really enjoy putting these videos together about the things they never taught us of credit and home ownership. And please go ahead and drop a comment. Tell me, where are you starting right now? What is your biggest obstacle? I'll be reading every single comment, and I genuinely just want to know your situation so I can help. I will see you next week with a new video, so let's get you into a home. Bye.